Bring back the feisty one. There's a woman can do some damage squeezing her legs together.
It isn't a parlor trick. Besides, she doesn't take orders well.
She has backbone, that woman. Does it scare you?
No, but I won't be responsible for what happens if you call her whore.
I understand. Eh? I'm ready. Yeah? Quickly and quietly. This won't stop me for long. This won't stop me for long. There! Done! This won't stop me for long. There! Done! No problem. Eh? Why not? There! Done!
I'm ready.
Eh? Sure.
Greetings.
Whatever crimes they committed, their interior decoration is impeccable.
Quickly and quietly. Why not? This won't stop me for long.
And what does the flame reveal?
Why not? There! Done!
I understand.
My sister has spoken highly of you. No small praise coming from her. As it happens, I do have a
Dead on! Ha! Got him! For the Republic! Good.
Border Republic! Border Republics!
Ah.
Shadow! Border Republic! Border Republic! Oh, God!
How may I help?
Got him. Lava. Beyond. Lavaru. Be Why not? Why not? There! Done! Ah.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties. They speak out of concern for you. Now tell. You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way? These are the ways of the heathen world. Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the god... I have seen it with my own eyes. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aothis look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble? A personal matter that has you tracing the footsteps of the Leaden Key. It must be you're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key? The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Eora has ever known. Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no what scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man. Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he... That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others. He is also not one to show himself in any, but the same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder. Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what whatever it is they're up to. Figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. Well, let's hear it. Forgive me, it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious. He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his... This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. If we can learn more about their goals and methods... Yes? There was. He believed in dying with dignity. He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the world very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted. All the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards post... We are Deerwood's cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are more at ease when they believe, and we do try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn what's vital, and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps. Blissful. Me? I started this place, in a different time, under a different duke. I impressed the Duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted and... I lost count ages ago. Such a strange thing to celebrate, getting closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. If you are hoping I can look at your hand and tell you whom you should marry, you can just wipe that notion from your mind. I do not know what will happen tomorrow. That is, many can hold an object and know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course. A tiny talented few pick up so much of... Who said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway. A quiet day at home. Yes? Try your best not to die. How fares your search? Yes? How fares your search?
Lass.
Repeat, please, in Adiran. And stand closer so I can grab your neck if you said what I think you did.
That was Isilmir. She likes your feathers.
Thanks, but I'm not interested, Isilmir.
I'll take a look.
Good day to you.
Let's end this! Following your lead. Will Vedan Ansawu.
I understand.
Will Vedan Ansawu. I have them. Will Vedan Ansawu. Will Vedan Ansawu.
I understand. Be cautious. Be constant. Good. Eyes open.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places. Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing! Confounded device! Shouldn't be here. What do you want? I'm so close. I can figure it out. Reverse the mechanism. I just need time. Time and... research. We came to do research on the tower. Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. And the machine! This cursed spire! Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find... Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work. But I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat. There's no time for jokes! There's no time! This machine, I have to figure it out. It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfoth? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk. Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking on you could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance. By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed. And I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. Not your help I need. It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes! The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha. Help! I help you, yes. You bring me the words and something to keep me strong. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong. Acantha was here. In Heritage Hill. Must be.
You return. What have you come seeking this time? Believe it's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is. He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning. Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Dyrwood, are relays, built to move souls. Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished, the real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? Back to these tinkers' concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you? So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another... So be it. These are the words you need. Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in... Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that vol...
Flesh.
Hello? How fares your search? Well, let's hear it. This is troubling. That civilization seems to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since. That isn't enough to take to the Duke, but we're close. Avar...
Don't bother the caddy, Tamak. You'd have better odds against a Stelgar.
Gods keep you. Hail and well met.
Good day to you.
Looks a little healthier than before.
My lady, you've received a letter, delivered with some urgency as... It's from Stalwart. Apparently the mayor, Renengild, has heard of your success here at Cadnua, and hopes you can be of aid to her people as well. People like you come few and far between. And in this case, I believe Renengild... It seems she's intent on gaining access to Durgan's battery. And she's offering quite the reward to anyone who can get inside.
A reward, she says, for getting into the battery. That's a reward of its own, surely.
Ah, the very same. All manner of people have been trying to infiltrate the keep for years. Our own Earl was much... There are many legends concerning the battery. As the Earl told it, the dwarves fought amongst themselves. Greed. Whatever happened, the battery has been impenetrable ever since. A shame. I don't... I should mention that, among those rumored to have answered Renengild's summons, followers of Woodica, intent on reaching Stalwart and the battery. Now that I've delivered Renengild's message, a mercenary band has been sighted to the northeast. I believe they mean to take Consulhot's tower, and I don't expect the Archmage will go...
Consulhot's one of the greatest wizards of our generation!
The Torn Bannermen are a deadly fighting force, and Consulhot himself has sent many travelers to their graves. I would caution you to stay... It's not that I doubt your courage, my lady, but Consulhot alone boasts power of a different scale altogether to those foes you have faced thus far. Given more time, if the Bannermen succeed in their efforts, I fear they may turn their attention to Cadnua. A famed Archmage, I am given to understand. But he is poorly regarded in many circles. Some call him a madman, or else cruel and barbarous. Little enough, I'm afraid. The Torn Bannermen are well... Safe travel.
here we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Ard Nua, the great Engwithan king. Well, up here this is all Adiran, of course. But should we descend far enough, we will find some real history. To uncover that great king's tomb would be a dream. But it is one of his servants I am after. Gabranos. A powerful... He was in possession of the Tanvi Orator, or whatever form of it preceded the one we know. I've seen it in ruins, alongside Gabranos' name. Scraps of the same symbols and verses we know in Rauatai. If my sources are correct, let's be off!
Be out! Dead on! Permet Kong Swolias.
Hello? Hello?
Would you look at the... Would you look at this?
Good.
Yes.
Time to see and not be seen. There! Done!
Dead on! Permet Kong Swolias.
Ha! Got him!
And what does the flame reveal?
eyes open.
Get on!
My eyes are peeled.
I'll take a look.
Temet Kong Swolias.
I'm on the trail.
Quickly and quietly. Time to see and not be seen.
For the Republics! Settle! The Archer...
Got him.